What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian.
I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
To all you Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you.
Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
BlueNote Fan Report. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I didn't realize I actually had a green shirt on earlier, and I didn't realize, so I took it off and I put this one on. And so what happens is it's based on the lighting that I have, and it changes based on what's outside and all of that. So normally when I do the show, it's earlier, so I get I use a lighting for now. But since we've had some later shows, the later show we just had, it affected the lighting, and I didn't realize that. So I need to maybe darken it up a little bit. Let's see if that works. Oh, much better. That's better, right? Well, for the one person that's watching, I don't even know why I'm doing a fucking show today. But you know what? I do know why I'm doing it. It's a personal reason, right? Been struggling of late, and I admitted that. Haven't hidden it. That's just the way life is. And recently, there's somebody out there, and unfortunately, I do this way too fucking much. Somebody needed my help, and I helped them. All right, connected them with somebody to help them. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they blocked me. No comments, no nothing, just, you're done. And I'm pretty sure I know what it's from. I'm pretty sure that our distractor is out there telling people that I did horrible things and, showing fake evidence and all this other bullshit. But, it is what it is. I did the show hoping I'd have some people to talk to today. I was wrong. Oh, I don't know. I get it. It's a Friday night. 8 o'clock in St. Louis. Things to do, people to see, or people to see, or things to see, people to do. I don't know, however you want to say it. But I thought I'd come on and talk a little hockey today. Try and clear my head, make myself feel a little better with all the bullshit that's going on. But sometimes that's not easy. Fantasy team took a hit yesterday, and they're taking one again today. Oh man, I'm back down to 6-13. Ouch. Man, I'm losing almost every offensive category. I'm winning. I am losing every offensive category. Right? Everything. I'm losing saves now because their goaltender made 7 saves. I mean, yeah, but that's okay. I still start in Bennington. Come on, Winnipeg, start scoring some damn goals. Right? That one's 0-0 at the end of one. Earlier today at the Global Series in Sweden, they've got 4 teams over there playing, I think it's 4 games, 2 games each, something like that. And Detroit playing in their second game ended up losing to the Maple Leafs 3-2. Tomorrow, the Minnesota Wild at 11 a.m. my time, so that's 4 o'clock your time, I think it is, will take on the Ottawa Senators in their second game. And then on Sunday, the Maple Leafs and the Wild will play the last game of that series. I think it's really neat the way they did it. Instead of just sending two teams over there for one game or two games, send a group of teams over, have them all play twice, home and away. I think that's an interesting way to do it. I kind of like it. I think it gives, and again, it gives more people a chance to see what's going on. If you're here, say hi. Right? For those of you watching, say hi. Oh, yeah, it was. Chris, it absolutely was, man. Uh, Schulte, the German, smacked that baseball. Baseball hit that out of midair with what, less than a few seconds to go in overtime, right? The clock was winding down. I'm pulling up the box score now. That was at 4:58. 2 seconds left before the shootout. 2 seconds left before the shootout. Just it was an amazing game. I mean, you look at Ottawa; they were up 4-0, and Detroit came back. Right? I guess you're the only one watching today. There. Zach was watching for a little bit. Shocky. Right? I don't expect people to watch anymore. I really don't. And because of this person that's going out there and saying stuff, and because people tend to believe what they hear instead of fact checking and asking for the truth and double checking and saying and then making up their own mind. They hear one side of the story, that's it, one side in the story, that's it. And I don't know. I'm really it really bothers me. It really bothers me when someone needs help. They reach out to me. Please help me. I don't know what else to do. Please help me. So I do. And then the return on it is fuck you. I don't know, man. I honestly don't know anymore. I just don't know. I trying to sell 100 subscriptions to the magazine. 10% off, great deal. I mean, not much I can do about it. I get it. Not everybody. It's not every magazine's not for everybody. It's a veteran-driven magazine, right? And it is a. I will say that the majority of it is conservative, and I'm not. So that's the weird thing about me being writing for this. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to change who I am or how I write. I'm going to write how I feel and what I feel. I'm not going to call anybody names, and I'm just going to write what I see. And as long as I do that, it shouldn't be anything, I've already been sent the sorry. I've already been sent the page mock-ups for my for two of my three things, and I love it. I think it's great. And Chucky, I get that. I really do. Right? And in fact, what we're working on, I get that. I really do. I absolutely get that. Right? I absolutely get that. Yay, Winnipeg, scored a goal. Help me out. We are working on creating an online site to go live December 1st or January 1st. That goes with the subscription, and it's going to have it's going to start with the it's going to start with the winter issue, the one coming out in December, and then we're going to try and get back issues. But what we're also going to do is try and have content that gets released between issues. All right. One of the things that the magazine does is veteran profiles. Right. They did a profile on me coming up. But hey, on that, Chris, I went to this has shocked me, right? I went to the magazine rack at Safeway, the local, kind of the schnooks of this area. And I looked at some other quarterly magazines and they were $15, $16, $17, $18, $19. Right? The hockey news, the magazine part of it is $17. I think I had my copy here. I don't know what I did with it. I think I moved it. But I mean, so really, the subscription price is a pretty good deal in my mind. And hopefully, as we get more subscribers, hopefully we can drop the price. That's what we'd like to do. So it's it's a subscription price of $17 an issue, and that's what magazines are now. That's what magazines are now, surprisingly. And this is not like the Sports Illustrated, where it's real flimsy. This is a thick, heavier copy magazine. Ooh, I didn't see that earlier. I can understand that, Chris. Look, I know, man. I'm just telling you how I feel. Don't take anything by it. I don't want anybody to take anything by it. There's nothing meant by it, not one bit. I hope you don't take anything by it. I'm just letting you know, right? I don't know, man. I'm struggling right now. That's easy. That's no big deal. Sandy Gardner, Erickson Krieger, Gary Tackett, Zachary Grady, thank you for joining us tonight. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you are watching, put them thumbs in the air. We really, really appreciate that. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. It's bothering me. It may not be bothering you, but it's bothering me just a teeny tiny bit. There we go. That's a little better. Probably take this and go up like that just a little bit. That's a little better. I can kind of deal with that. That's going to be bad, yeah. Not too bad on that side. Oh, go Winnipeg! Yay, Winnipeg! Hope it's my guy on Winnipeg. Let's see here. Let me check real quick. I got Niederreiter, and no, he has not gotten me crap yet. 2 shots on goal, a hit, and a face-off. 2 face-offs. And their Buffalo guy, they have Ponick, so he gets an assist. Oh, great. That's all I need. Come on, Ponick. Don't do any more. You're not helping me. Making it easier for me to start my next goalie, that's for sure. Blues are doing a hockey clinic for kids at Kiner Plaza Saturday. Oh, nice, man. That's cool. That's really cool, Chris. I am doing as good as I can, dealing with some stuff, but that's kind of why I'm here. Talk to you guys and talk about hockey. So, today's intro that I put out there. I said the bloody day after one shark takes a bite. Anybody know where I got that from? It's paraphrased and it's changed a little bit. Anybody know where I got that from? Oh, Buffalo just got one back. I don't think I have anybody from Buffalo. I was going to try and pick up Eric Johnson, but I didn't, and now I'm regretting that choice. Got a couple guys on Florida that when they play a little bit later, so hopefully that works out for me. Oh, Niederreiter, he did get an assist. Yay! So now I'm not too bad. Come on, Niederreiter, I need a goal. I need goals and face-off wins. Right? We didn't jump the shark. Yeah, that's not too bad there. I didn't think about that. At least I didn't do baby shark. Jamie Tart, do 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 do. Jamie Tart, do 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 do. Jamie Tart. I didn't do that one. We don't have anybody on the Blues that I could do that with, do we? Tart shark. Yeah, no, I don't think we do. Jordan Cairo do 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 do. Jordan Cairo do do do. Yeah, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Yeah, I ain't gonna do much of a show today. Tammy Farkle, John Pinner, thank you. You know, the Blues are. It sounds like they may make a change at defense. Might sit Scandella or go with 7. Do you think Scandella really has had bad games? I don't. Right? I don't. And then again, this sense of that it's the defensive problem. That was an offensive issue in the last game. They weren't good shots. Well, hold on. They didn't block a lot of shots, so that had a lot to do with it, right? Almost 60% of, probably better than 60% of the Sharks' shots were on net, right? And that's kind of that's a really high number. You normally don't see a number that high. Let me look here something real quick. Let me look here. So the Sharks had 35 shots and like 51 attempts, maybe 61 attempts. Let me look at this real quick. Math's not my strong point. 35. So they had 52 attempts, so 35 divided by 50. That's 67% of their shots. 67% of their shots were on net. That's pretty high. 46 more shots more than one, and one should have went in. Again, poor goalie made to look like rookie of the year. Raw, yeah. I almost thought you were rookie of the year, but he's not a rookie. Yeah, no, I get it. You know, you put in that backup, you get that goalie, and some reason somehow the Blues just make them look fantastic. You know, he was 0-6-0, and it allowed 3 goals in every game he had played this year. He had allowed at least 3 goals in every game he had played this year. And that was, yeah. The power play, the Blues power play is absolutely atrocious. There's no other way to say that. Absolutely atrocious. Right? Absolutely atrocious. They got to start scoring on the power play. They have to. Don't let Panik score anymore. Don't let Panik have any more Somebody hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. I need Niederreiter to do something. I don't need Ponick to do anything. Right? I mean, Tavares, the guy had Tavares had a goal and 2 assists today, so 3 more points. I'm getting beat bad in points. 12 to 21. He's got 5 goals to my 1, 16 assists to my 11. So I'm not making up any ground, obviously. Where I'm winning the week, my week is goaltending. Goaltending is what's winning my week. I have we're tied on wins. I have 1 goal against his 8. I have a .62 goals against average. His 3.3. I do not mind the 46 shots. You're right. I agree with that, but they need to take better shots. Right? I mean, it's a balance. It's a balance. You know, shots that aren't becoming rebounds don't do you any good, or rebounds that have nobody around them don't do you any good. We didn't see during the Tampa Bay game, the Blues were absolutely fantastic in the neutral zone, and against the Sharks, they were stuck in sand. Oh, wow. How did that go in? Wow, I don't even know how that went in. I don't even know how the hell that went in. Wow. How did that even? How did that go in? Wow. He just threw the puck up in the air towards the net and it went in. Right? Tuke just threw it. Tuke from Cousins just threw it towards the net. Oh no, that was Buffalo. Oh no, it hasn't updated yet. They haven't fixed it. Wrong guy. Never mind. Belay that. Belay that. I'm waiting for the update. Here we go. Ethers from Niederreiter. Oh yes, another assist. I needed that. And Nemikov. He just threw it towards the net. Yeah, I get it. I get it, man. He just threw the puck up in the air. I mean, it hit high. The goalie didn't even see it. Didn't even see it. Never expected it. Right? Never even expected it. Now, that helps me a little bit. Yeah, I'm even on assists for the day. Could use some more. Come on, Niederreiter. Get me some goals. Get me some more points, bud. Get me some face-off wins. Fabry. I had Fabry. He got me 1 shot on a goal. I may end up dropping Fabry. I mean, he's been injured. I've been holding on to him, and I know there's better players than him out there. I think it. You know, he may be getting dropped. I know I couldn't trade him. No, I couldn't trade him. Right? I'll put the secret word up again for yesterday because it's still good until the show starts tomorrow. I don't know, man. I'm just not having a good day, not having a good time, you know. And unfortunately, I allow people to mess me up a lot more than I should. In the San Fran area, I seen that you were out near the Full House, I think. They will, bud. They will. Let me know where you're sitting in LA so I can look for you on the TV and try and point you out if I find you. You know I love you guys, right? You know I absolutely love you. Right? You and Amanda have been great friends for me, and they've been with me from since I started this. Like I mean, after like my first like real show, the one where I did the first time that I did yeah, no, I had not seen that. The Gretzky comment. All right. Um, from my first, I think the first show I did where I introduced, where the first time that I actually put graphics and did a little recorded show, more than just me doing a live, where I actually did, editing. I actually did editing. Um, Dante's been there. He's been a really good friend. And I appreciate him. And there's been some others. But I really appreciate him. And I said something to somebody the other day, and I meant this. No, there's not. It's tomorrow. I just decided to come on and do a show. I was having a rough day. Thought maybe I'd talk to you guys, make myself feel a little better. Um, yeah. Well, Keenan, Keenan got a big head. Keenan got a big head. Parents asked how much he practiced, and he said never. When you love it, it's not practice. Yeah, and he's right. He's absolutely right there. When you love doing something, it's not practice. It's something you want to get out there and do. Right? Um, if someone needs help from me, and I don't care what they've ever done to me, I'm going to help them. I really will. Right? Even knowing that that person's burned me before or is probably going to burn me. Originally, it was. Yes, sir, it was. Absolutely. Um, New York Keenan curse, maybe. Uh, I will always help those who need it. If I can help, I will help. Doesn't care how many times they stab me in the back. Doesn't matter. Doesn't care, if they're a dick to me or whatever. If they need help, I'll help them. And I'll tell you something. There's a couple of guys that bullied me in high school, or not high school, in grade school. I mean, really bullied me in grade school. And when one of them died, his sister reached out to me, and knowing that I was retired, reached out to me and asked for help to try and help get him buried, and I did. I helped set him up, you know, and haven't heard a word from them since. You know, didn't get told thank you. Didn't get told nothing. That's just the way it is. People want a pound of your skin, and as soon as they get it, they'll turn it into uh, brine and just destroy it, throw it away. Doesn't matter to them. Well, at least the good thing is Winnipeg's not taking a lot of shots. I don't want to win. Well, Yeah, I don't want Winnipeg. If Winnipeg gets a shot, I want them to score. Right? They've got 3 goals on 8 shots. So this guy's save percentage is junk. But I have Bennington against. I will be starting Bennington against the Kings. Hopefully Dallas will start my other guy in one of the 2. I think Dallas has 2 games coming up. I got to double check. Yes, I know it's not a good show today. Sorry. Oh, Dallas isn't in. Why is Dallas? I know they're not over in. I wonder why Dallas isn't playing. Why don't I see the Stars? What's going on with the Stars? Oh, here we go. They play Saturday. They got the Avalanche on Saturday. Okay, they'll start their regular goalie. Do they play Sunday? Nope. So they won't start that goalie for me. Oh well. I don't think he got a start. He didn't get a start this week. Dallas hasn't played a lot this week. I'm looking. I don't think Dallas has played hardly any. Coyotes played them. That was on Tuesday. That's it. They only play Tuesday and then they play Saturday. Wow. That hurts me. Oh well. Where are we at here, guys? I could use that. I could use that. Actually, no, I'm not, Rob. Bob, that's kind of why I'm here today. Thought I'd come on and just talk to you guys for a little bit. Trying to just get through this. I read something today. Somebody sent me something, and I didn't get it. I missed it, and he double checked with me, and God, I almost want to read it to you guys, but I don't know if I should. Basically, I will say this because I don't want to give the author away, and I know he doesn't watch the show, but still, he was part of what's known as the Brown Water Navy, right? There are basically, and if I remember, 5 types, what's considered 5 types of Navy, right? There's brown water, blue water, aviation, subsurface, and shore. Right? I think I got that all. Right? There's the amphib Navy too, but they're kind of blue water. Right? They're not as much brown water. Brown water Navy is coastal. Right? Is coastal. Blue water Navy is like what I do. Brown is river rats. Yeah, more or less coastal. River rats, coastal. This guy sent me something that he wrote for a publication about his first encounter in Vietnam. And I got to tell you, man, it took a lot out of me reading it. It really did. It was very well written. I mean, and do you know? Let me. You know how there are people out there that can see color from music, right? That are very, very good at that. When they hear music, they can see color, or they can associate things like that. People who know play by ear, right? Just that perfect sense. I have what's called the mind's eye, right? Yes, I did, and it was an olive, and it was nasty as hell. Yes, I am a shellback 6 times over. Some consider me a golden shellback. Even, I mean, there's a couple different terminations of golden shellback. One is, oh, that looked like it went in. Oh, that looked like it went in. I'm surprised that did not. That absolutely like it went in and came back out. So I've heard shellback is crossing at the international date line and the equator, or crossing at the prime meridian and the equator, which we almost never, ever, ever, ever do. Right? We almost never do that. Never. I mean, almost absolutely never do that. And be honest, we rarely operate in the southern hemisphere. We operate there, but not. I'd say that we operate in the northern hemisphere 80% of the time to 20% in the southern hemisphere. I wish that was a joke, but it's not. I mean, I spent 20 years, was on sea duty for 12 years of sea duty. And in the southern hemisphere, I probably spent a total of 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, at the most, out of 12 years. Out of 12 years, I probably spent 12 weeks in the southern hemisphere. Yes, I've seen the Southern Cross. It is absolutely amazing. Yes, I've seen the Northern Lights. Yes, they are absolutely amazing. Yes, I've seen an iceberg. Yes, I did the whole ceremony. I started late though because I got put on watch. I allowed, see, me nice. I wasn't supposed to be on watch. I let somebody who helped destroy my career, again, help somebody and they stab you in the back, took his watch so he could go play, and then he comes on later. I have to go do the ceremony, and then after the ceremony, after I get my ass beat, go back on watch. Yeah, that was kind of fucking stupid. It took so much to get all that salt out of my hair. Oh my goodness. My hair felt like absolute I got something from one of my boys. I'll have to look at it here in a second. My hair felt like just stiff for a week. You just couldn't get the salt out of it. We all did. But then after that, I got to administer. The last time I went through it, I was the oldest, surprisingly, and I mean honestly, absolutely surprising. I was the oldest shellback on board. Right? There were a couple of chiefs that had been in longer than me, but they went through the ceremony their first time after I did. So I was the oldest shellback on the ship, and I think I barely participated in it. They wanted me to have one of the main, be one of the main characters, and I just, not for me. I didn't feel, that should be somebody else, right? I can't remember if they wanted me to be Davy Jones or King Neptune. I think Davy Jones, and I just didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. I had people ask me why I didn't, because and I was just like, nah, it didn't feel right, you know. Um, I think I was the one who'd gone through it the second most, first or second most. I ended up doing a lot in my career that, like, I went through what we call in-service inspection. Usually you go through these once every 5 years. Once every 5 years. I was on 4 ships. I went through 6 of them. The last one was the worst. I went on a ship that went through 2 of them within 3 years. When on one I had it right off the bat, but I was only on that ship for just a little over 2 years, little under 2 years actually. Right. That was kind of interesting. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to say 5 guys on that ship that all got there within a few months of each other. That all left at the same time because we went to the same school. Right. So their main propulsion division went through a real heavy rotation. Right. Well, I mean, nobody's talking, so I guess I'm probably going to just end this. Right. Come on, Jets. I don't mind this. Where are we at? Let me take a look at the fantasy team here real quick, see if I'm gotten any better or worse. Now I'm still down 13-6. I'm still losing. What could I help with? I'm good on hits. I could use some blocks. Definitely use some goals. I could use some pluses, but I'm not going to get them. I'm actually at a -1. Ali Mata had a -2 today. That didn't help. Ben Charat had a minus. No, he was positive. So Niederreiter. Wow. How is he not having? How does he not have at least a plus on this without having a? That doesn't make sense. He has 2 assists and he's not a plus or minus. I have to look at something here real quick because that kind of doesn't make sense to me. Pull up the game summary here. So Niederreiter 62. He should be a +2. Oh no, okay, belay that. How does he have? He has an assist, but they don't have him listed as being on the ice. That doesn't make any sense. So the guy has an assist, but they don't have him on the ice. And it's a primary assist, so he should have been on the ice. That's a mistake. It should be a +1. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Yeah, I know. And Nylander was playing against me today. I don't have a prediction for the next game. I know, and thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just kind of going to see what happens at practice tomorrow. That's got a lot to do with it. Yeah, but he's got the primary assist, and the other guy was on the ice. I don't see how you get the primary assist and then get off the ice. I'd have to go back and look at the play, but I can't. That doesn't make sense to me. Right? Yeah, it just doesn't make sense for me. For him to have the primary assist. I need to look at that one again. I think that's a mistake. It's a trap for the Kings. That's not a bad. That's actually could be. Though I think that the Blues' recent play may not make it as much of a trap. In fact, I think the recent play and then the Blues getting trounced is going to make it not a trap. Right? It takes that trap away because now, I mean, it had been a close game. Yeah, it could have been a trap. But since it was a blowout, nope, it takes the trap away because now the Kings know that the Blues are coming. Right? They know that if it's a proud team, they're going to come after them. Right? Hopefully they can do something there. I know they're in LA already because they practice down there. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, that's all we can do. That's what they need to do. That's absolutely what they need to do against the Kings. Right? They got to get in front of the net and they got to get a dirty goal early and take control. Yeah, I mean that's the only way. But again, even that, to have the guy that had the secondary assist still be on the ice, that doesn't. For some reason, it just doesn't make sense. Hold on.
Cheer up, brother. You know I'm always watching. You got this. I'm bleeding blue with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jackson. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Greatly appreciated. Was the Appleton goal. Okay. Ah, damn it. Guess I have to watch the commercial. Man, I hate Christmas commercials. With the passion, I hate them. No, there we go. So I'm going to watch the play. No, he was on the ice. Niederreiter was absolutely on the ice. I'm watching it. So that's a mistake. I don't know how they don't have Niederreiter was on the ice. That's crap. Yeah, because he's hugging him. All right. I wish I could email the official scorekeeper. No, they changed it. They changed it. Someone was watching the show going, maybe he's making some sense. But yeah, they just changed it. So that'll help me a little bit now. Yep, so now I'm even on the day. Still -1 is +5. Yeah, he had a good day. Got 3 points. He got +3 off of, or +2 off of Tavares. That didn't help. That didn't help me. Hopefully we can get something more out of Niederreiter. Yeah, see, I knew he had to have been on the ice. All right. Well, guys, that's 50 minutes. That's enough. Thank you. I just I needed to talk today, so I figured I'd come on and talk. You know what? Really, it does. It affects me. It affects me when people do that. Right? If you have a problem with me, just tell me. Just be honest with me. Right? And I'm being honest with you. If someone goes out there, and I know there are a couple people have gone out there and said some pretty shitty stuff about me. First, two things I ask if someone reaches out to you to tell you something about me. Thing number one, the fact that they're reaching out to you tells you they have an agenda. Bear that in mind. And number two, whatever they tell you, come ask me if it's true. Come ask me from my side of the story. And then make your decision. Right? I know, bud. I can't wait either. I can't wait to go hang out with you and your gangs. Your club. I shouldn't call them gangs, your clubs. Right? That's if you'll let me hang out with you. I don't even know. I might not even be allowed to. Right? Other than the fact that I'm a combat vet. Well, you know, here's the thing, Bob. And Bob, I'm gonna use you as an example. Not saying that you've ever done this, or just because I know who you are, right? Fuck, I'll tell this. There's somebody that's following this show right now that stabbed me in the back, and I forgave them, and they're still following the show. That's all you need to know. Plain and simple. I'm not going to say who they are, and if that person, I don't want you to say it. I do not want you to say it, so don't. It's that plain, that simple. That's who I am. All right? That's who I am. I think the only way that I get to hang out with his clubs is the fact that I'm a combat vet. That's the only reason. Because I'm not a motorcycle guy. I'm not into that and all of that. But I did meet some of his people, and they kind of like me, so maybe I'll get lucky there. I don't know. But I got to get home. Hopefully something breaks in my way that I can get home, at least for a visit. You know, I don't know. Maybe something will break my way here sooner or later. Oh, Jack Hughes might be back. Game time decision against the Rangers. They need him back. Well, guys, I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one. Love each and every one of you. Take it easy. See you tomorrow night, my friends. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being my friend and allowing me to come into your homes every now and then and tell you how I feel. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. Right? More than you'll ever know.
Who are you, Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go, Blues!